It is GMA's United States of Barbecue. We have been crisscrossing the country, pitting the best barbecue spots against each other.
I'm so sad that I have to read something because I know other people are eating already. Yeah. The final four will be competing for the title of GMA's Ultimate Pitmaster on Monday. But this morning, we're making a pit stop in Brooklyn for some barbecue tips for the home cook. WLS's Cheryl Scott is there. Hey, Cheryl.
Good morning, guys. I really don't know how I got so lucky this morning. Barbecue for breakfast. I've already tried some of this. It's absolutely phenomenal. Hometown barbecue in Brooklyn, some of the best barbecue around. Chef and owner Billy Durney, we're making something special, Oaxacan chicken. Talk to us about the process here. You start off by brining, and you say that's really important. So give us the tips on that.
Yeah, so I think brining is the first chance in the process to introduce flavor to something that's pretty bland, which is chicken. So I suggest to the home cook that they use herbs and aromatics that they love. For us, we use salt, sugar, sage, sometimes rosemary, garlic, peppercorns. Some people use lemons, like I was describing before. Right. Some people are using tea brines, sweet tea brines. So anything to introduce, tenderize, marinate, and get some flavor within the chicken before we start cooking it.
And how long do you brine for?
So we brine for 12 to 24 hours. Okay. So the home cook, 12 hours is plenty of time.
Awesome. And then you go into the marinade process of this after you brine. So talk to us about the marinade, what goes into this, how important this is for this chicken.
So we use a Oaxacan marinade that is kind of in Oaxaca. There's a lot of moles, and some friends from Oaxaca would call this a breakfast mole. So this is a lot of chilies, adobo, a lot of citrus, garlic, red onion, cilantro. So all these beautiful spices, and we basically get this marinade. It's this beautiful color orange, and then we just pour it right over the chicken, and then this will marinate for here. We do it for 3 days, but the home cook, 12 hours would be good enough time to introduce the flavors before we get it onto the wood fire grill.
So we're thinking about a 1 to 2 day prep before this is ready to serve at home.
Yeah, so whether it's here in New York or a restaurant in Miami, it's like 2 to 3 day process normally.
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
And the last most important step to get this going before you can eat it is all about the grilling. You have a special way of doing this, so tell us the tips. Right.
So we use a asado style grill that allows us to get as close to the heat or as far away from the heat as possible. And so what we like to do is we like to set up 2 different zones. One is maybe 400 degrees and the other maybe 700 degrees. So we sear off the chicken, so you can see how you get these marks, and we score the chicken, and then we move it from there, the searing part to a less hot part of the grill to let it cook. And then we finish with another marinade, and then we get it back on the hot side.
And what's the right temperature that people need to watch out for in the grill to make sure it's done? What are they looking for?
So what we like to get the chicken to about 165 and then let it rest, and that's a safe place to eat it. But this dish is fun because you can introduce any flavors that you really like. For us, it's all these beautiful flavors from the beautiful city of Oaxaca. But you could do these marinades and these brines to whatever flavors you really love.
Amazing. It looks good. We're prepping it. We've been tasting some food. I know folks in the studio, you guys have been enjoying this as well. What are your thoughts?
Yes, it is absolutely delicious. Chef Billy, I only stopped eating to ask you questions because otherwise I would look like Jeremy Parsons behind you, who is digging in. Now, you call this Brooklyn, Brooklyn-style barbecue. Explain what exactly that is.
Yeah, so I think the thing I'm most proud of is, they call our barbecue Brooklyn-style barbecue or new school barbecue. But the real truth is I'm a street kid from Brooklyn. And, these are the flavors like Korean, sticky ribs, Vietnamese wings, lamb belly, banh mi. These are all the flavors that I grew up in such a beautiful multi-ethnic city here, where I was able to adapt all these flavors into these really great archaic ways to cook with wood fire. So a Brooklyn barbecue is really a mashup of all the beautiful people and multi-ethnic community that I grew up in East Flatbush, and I'm so proud to represent those flavors here within the restaurant and hometown.
Well, we are enjoying it
in Miami.
We're enjoying it here in the studio, but I know you got some friends behind you there, some friends who are some taste testers of familiar face. Jeremy Parsons, his cheeks are full, but he's got his family there as well. What do you guys think, Jeremy?
It was such a shocker. I woke up this morning and said, girls, it's 6 a.m. on a Saturday. How about barbecue breakfast? It felt right, and you guys just happen to be here, so this has really worked out for us. How's it feeling, girls? Tastes good? Tastes good? By the way, we were just here 3 weeks ago. I was telling Billy, we waited in the line, we did it, well worth it, and we actually do love this spot, so thrilled to be here. Thanks for having us.
Perfect.
So
and we'll keep eating for breakfast.
Thanks.
Keep on eating. We're going to do the same. Well, thank you so much, guys. We appreciate it so much. And for more on the barbecue, you can check out GoodMorningAmerica.com.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.